Yo, what's going on, guys? Hey, welcome back to Art Adventures. So today I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick review on these colored pencils. These are the Prismacolor Col-Erace erasable colored pencils, and I just wanted to up my game with my colored pencils because I have been using these kid praying colored pencils. I mean, they're nice, I guess, but they're just like Crayola. It's the same thing. But yeah, instead of using kid materials, I might as well just up my game since I've been doing so much artwork. But check this out. This is going to be slightly different. I'm not going to edit this video because I'm using my phone. I'm using the YouTube app, so bear with me. But I'm going to go ahead and do a quick review. I just had to put my phone on, was it airplane mode? Because I got a phone call and I have to do this video over. So bear with me. Watch this. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm doing. I'm doing this Sonic Chibi character thing I got off of Pinterest, just as a little quick test. I just finished drawing this and posting that video, and I just started that as a review, but haven't really been able to jump on much yet because I got that phone call. It kind of messed me up a little bit, so I am hoping that I don't get any more phone calls. Let me turn this around real quick, because if I turn this around, then I'll be able to make that view better for you guys. Again, bear with me with the using the YouTube app instead of that. So anyways, so far I like them. I'm barely putting any pressure, and as you can see, you can kind of see it there. I can see it great here, but with the lighting and everything, and kind of doesn't show up as much as it shows up on mine. Anyways, so you got Sonic. Man, I haven't played. I grew up playing Sonic on my Sega Genesis with my brother, and I forgot all these people's. I think that the little yellow guy's name is Tails. I can't remember. I can't remember these guys. But this little red guy is one I'm jumping on now. The enemy. He's the bad guy. But I think my favorite Sonic game might have been Sonic Pinball. I don't know if anybody has played Sonic Pinball before, but that game was awesome. I loved it, and I'm enjoying drawing this right now. I know there's that movie that just came out not too long ago, but yeah, in my first video that I was trying to do, and then I got a phone call, so it deleted, and so now I got to start over. But I was explaining, I have a bachelor's degree in landscape painting, so very realistic landscapes, and so I am on YouTube working on cartooning. Any style that I kind of think that I need to work on, I'm gonna start to dabble into all of those and work on my craft as far as that goes. One of the main reasons, because I think YouTube is awesome. I love YouTube. I've been learning a lot from other YouTube artists, but number two is I'm an art teacher, and I'm an art teacher, so most kids aren't gonna be too thrilled if I start teaching them how to draw realistic landscapes. So obviously we're doing cartooning, and I want to be the best art teacher that I can be. And if I'm gonna be the best art teacher that I can be, I gotta get better at cartooning. And so I am practicing my cartooning, and as I'm practicing my cartooning, you could practice your cartooning by following these videos. I got step-by-step tutorials. Some of them are voiceovers, some of them are just like this one where I'm kind of just talking through it, and then some of them are just speed art, and you can always pause and go back on those things. This is just a rough sketch because I'm going to ink later, but not trying to be perfect right now, but just to get a general sense of how these things are. And my computer screen goes on power save mode as I'm doing a video. All right, thank you. It's back on. Sometimes I follow the foundational steps, and sometimes I forget to. So sometimes I just jump ahead of myself, which is what I've always done, and try to jump into the detail And there's no sense in doing that because you just keep messing up. And the more you try to skip, the longer it's going to take you to get a finished product, because if you don't get the sizing right, then it doesn't matter how much detail you have if your picture's all messed up, like mine tends to be sometimes. Then I have to go back and erase a lot. But step one, big shapes. Circle for the head, big ovals for the eyes in the place of the eyes, you know, big just lines for the hair, circle for the body, and then you can start doing the neck and everything. I did a rectangle for the hands because his hands are kind of like fist, like that. Big boxes and rectangles for the shoes, and then you can go ahead and do your little detail, stuff like that. But so far, man, these colored pencils look pretty good. I'm enjoying this. I've also wanted to get into this because I'm watching this guy on YouTube, and his name is Kesh Art. I started following him on Instagram as well. He's from India. He's got a really cool accent, by the way. But he is awesome. He's amazing. I love his art channel. I probably watch 2 to 3 of his videos a day, and most of them are 15 to 20 minutes long. And I really enjoy how he produces his videos. His production is great. His video quality is pretty good, and then his he's like a filmmaker as well, so his kind of storytelling is awesome. I could just sit there and listen to him explain what he's doing in his artwork all day long. I enjoy the way that he inks the most out of anybody that I've watched so far. He's not the best artist in my opinion, but he is probably my favorite YouTube artist right now. There are other people, Vex and Gox and all these guys that I'm watching, Art for Kids Hub and Cartooning Hub or whatever it's called, Cartooning for Kids. These guys are all great. I use them as motivation and as inspiration because you got to start somewhere. And Pablo Picasso said, hey, steal from people. Good artists copy, great artists steal. And in my college, one of my professors said this: I'm not going to hire you if I can't steal from you. Simple enough. If I cannot steal from you, I'm not going to hire you. So I look for people that I'm going to steal from. And as mean as that sounds, everybody does it. There's not one person that doesn't steal from somebody as far as art goes. And that's just how we all live, how we all survive, how we all learn. Obviously, you got to give them credit. So there are times where, people don't give credit, and that is the part that is not okay. But okay, so I got these guys pretty much run out here. Now again, these are kind of Chibi-esque characters, so they're not exact proportions of what they typically are in the game, or in the movies, or in the cartoons, or whatever. Especially movie. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but at the same time, it looks kind of weird considering it looks like a stuffed animal running around everywhere. But maybe I'll check that movie out because I haven't checked it out yet. Apparently, a lot of people like it. But I'm pretty far behind on my movie game. I have not watched most of the Marvel movies, which I've been doing a series on them, kind of because I want to. But I haven't watched any of the Avengers game, Endgame, or nothing. I can't focus while I'm doing this. Typically, I am drawing it in silence or I'm listening to music, so multitasking like this is kind of difficult. Unless I'm doing a step-by-step and I'm explaining exactly what I'm doing. Alright, well, so there you have it. There's Sonic, and there's that red guy. I can't remember his name to save my life. I know he's the bad guy. Knuckles? Is it Knuckles? Knuckles. Yeah, that's why. That's why he has the Knuckles. Duh. Knuckles. I don't even know if it's in the description. No, there's no description. I was going to say, it probably says it on my screen. I just haven't looked at it. But anyways, yeah, man, this is fun. I'm enjoying these. I love this. Now I can go ahead. I know I'm not completely done, but like I said, this is just a test video on how these color pencils work. I like them. I'm just going to go ahead and start doing the fun stuff. Because remember, I typically go ahead of myself and skip steps because sometimes I am super impatient. But hey, school starts in a couple weeks, and I'm getting super excited. Being an art teacher, I'm also a PE teacher, so part-time art, part-time PE. But I'm super excited to go back to school. I know it's been a pretty scary time in our lives with this whole pandemic or whatever. I am rushing through this. I am not taking my time, but it is okay because it's a trial. But yeah, the whole pandemic is kind of creepy as far as returning to school goes. But I know God is good all the time. I know He's got our backs. He's never failed us. And I am just stoked. Even though I'm at a new school now, to get back and see some kids' faces, because I have been driving myself insane staying at home, drawing all by myself, all by my lonesome, and it's been kind of boring. I mean, I still have fun, but oh, that's his arm. That's like his little back fur spikes. Oh, okay. That. I'm trying to figure out how his arm goes because it's such a small picture on my screen. I'm kind of going with the flow, but don't know exactly. Anyways, yeah. If you want to check out some other art YouTube channels other than mine, Vex is awesome, but super talented and doesn't necessarily do tutorials or anything like that. But he's got amazing artwork. That guy is a freaking genius. He is over in Belgium. Belgium is in Europe, if you don't know where that's at, but he's in Belgium, and he is awesome. Gox, I think, might be the best producer of videos as far as just his style of actually making content, making videos. He is a genius. He's got some pretty cool artwork too. He's really good. And then obviously everybody knows Art for Kids Hub. They pop out like 20 videos a day. They're insane. I don't know how they do that, but I'm getting like one a week. And I would love to be able to pop out 2 a week, but it just takes so much time. But if this video goes and does well, I mean, it's been 14 minutes already. I gotta stop this. If this video does a decent job, I'm gonna do this more often, and then I will be able to get 2 to 3 videos a week. That wasn't even like that. I wasn't supposed to do that. I just made something up. Oh well. Oh, his hair is horrible, but I'm gonna go with it anyways because I'm trying to rush through this, and of course, my computer shuts off. I don't even know if I was supposed to do that line because the computer shut off. But it's all right. There you go. Fix my mistakes. What else?
that. He's got like some type of necklace, something. Kind of like that. I am really fine by this. I'm not trying to make it look the way it should right now. But it's okay, because this is just a review. Well, it kind of turned into a video, but but yeah, so as far as this Prismacolor goes, man, they're pretty cool. I like this. I like being able to have an undertone. Just like we were painting, when we started painting, we would do this terracotta color under our paintings and then paint over top of it, give some depth to the color. But yeah, man, this is that was fun. I enjoyed it. I got this that I've never really used. I got this from art school. It's brown, but it's got a brush and a bullet tip. So I'm gonna use the brush tip real quick and just give this a quick background. I think these are water. Actually, this might be. That's alcohol based. Not the prettiest color, but I just want to give this a background. I'll probably color this later, but I'll also probably draw it again because I want to do some more Sonic stuff. This brush tip feels great though. This is super. It's not what the review was supposed to be. Reviews on the colored pencils, which I already said feel great. I like them, and they're super vibrant. I'm hardly pushing, and like if I hardly pushed on those regular Prang, what are those things called? Colored pencils. Then you hardly ever see what I'm putting out. Like I gotta push pretty hard to get a good amount of color. So kind of don't like pressing because then you get those dents in your paper, and then if you get the dent in your paper, and it just, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, this I like this brush tip. This brush tip feels great. I usually use the Ohuhu markers, but those things are awesome. I probably won't go away from those because there's no way I'm getting into Chameleon or Copic markers unless they want to send me some, which I'm nowhere near getting sponsored by anybody. But those things are crazy expensive, and I am not trying to spend that much money. So let's see. I might as well just do this because we're having fun. Why not? You know. Let's go with 8, and where's the 1 in it? PB1. Oh, there you are. Let's go ahead and just, because we're doing this, if this is 20 minutes, it's 20 minutes. Who cares? It is what it is. But yeah, let's go ahead and oops. Was that supposed to? Nope. Oh man, see? I messed up. I'm trying to rush. And I messed up. That's because I never drew his mouth. That's why I messed up. That's alright. So I'm doing this fast. I don't really care about this one right now. This is just, oh gosh, another thing I did forget. Bleeds through. Whatever. I'll rip that page out. Typically have a backup page so it doesn't bleed through like crazy. Get a darker blue, kind of do some shadows. Get more of his, I guess, true color. That's not supposed to be there. It's a little darker than the tan I wanted, but again, this is just practice. I don't really care. I am just doing this to have fun. Practice, practice, practice. Might as well do his face since I have this out. Anything else tan on him? Nope. Keep this red. R2. These Ohuhu markers are amazing. That's the only thing is if you pull it out too super fast and if it flicks, it'll flick and then you get little splatters. So that's the only thing I don't like about these. But I think that's me just trying to rush again and not doing this probably the right way. Let me... Even his shoes are red. Oops, I forgot to do his design on his shoe. Bam, and bam, bam. We'll just leave it like that. Go straight across. Again, this is a rough sketch, so I'm not really worried about how this is going to come out too much. Bam, there you go. You got knuckles. Anything else? He's got yellow on this. I kind of stopped talking, but here's what it is. There's yellow there. Oh, I need his ankles. There's a green. I don't know which green is good. G2. Oh my gosh, I left this massive spot open. This video is weird, but it's alright. That's what happens when you don't get to edit. Yeah, so... Oh. Sonic's shoes. Let's do those. Over here. This red. I want the chisel tip. And there's that. And then let's go with some shadows. Give this a little bit more of a 3D look and not super flat. it has been looking. That's super flat.